Excuse me, let me just, I want to close this door. Sorry for that. Yeah. Then while we proceed, please, do you have any question or Mr. Paulinus? Let me give it back to you.
Okay. Well, it seems that one of the question I wanted to ask initially has already been explained. I wanted to throw in because I'm coming up. I wanted to throw in to ask who are the members or who are the founder, or actually who is the founder of this Global Step organization. Okay, I don't know the founder yet, but we know the board members.
The board members that we are 5 in number. You know, it's a legal. This organization is a legal organization. It's been registered here in UK. You know, so we are 5, and you can't open an organization. They have some criteria that they need for you to open a charity organization. Let me just give you an example. Just like when you want to open a ministry, it's just like that. This organization, even though we call it charity organization, it's a ministry, you know. So they have some certain criteria. You can be from 3, 4, 5, but we are 5 in our board. So that's why we came today. But there is a question I just want to throw to Mr. Godwin. Though some of the members, they are not here today, they went to work, you know. Maybe next meeting, by the grace, you know, we are in UK, that everybody is so busy going to work. So the one that we are available, you know, I think we are 3 here today. That is why we came today. But some of them, they went to work. So maybe next time, we expect that they were going to be with us here in this meeting. Thank you.
Okay. To add to the question Mr. Paulinus was asking, the visionary of this charity organization is Evangelist Maria. So she was the visionary of this charity organization. So it's good to mention it and let the world know about it. So she was she's the visionary of it. So the door is still open on that one. If you still have any questions before we go to the next step.
Yes, I'm actually happy about when I heard of it at this time of how do you call it now? The situation we're facing all over the world. I believe the world needs help. As such, not only Africa, I believe everybody, almost everywhere, and the part of the world now need help. So what I just want to ask you, is this the first time this organization is coming up with something like this, doing a giveaway to people who are in need of them?
Thank you, Mr. Paulinus. Actually, this organization, we have been doing a lot of things before. If you go to our website, as I mentioned before, www.glorystepinitiative.com, you will see some of the activities that we have been doing. But generally, we were preparing for a launch. The reason why we have not been coming out for the world to really know us so much like this. We were planning to launch it, but unfortunately, because of COVID-19 that affected the whole world, that limited a lot of gathering, so we couldn't able to launch it so that to let the whole world know all we have really been doing. But since now, we thank God the COVID-19 has come down. Now everybody we can meet together. So that's why we said, okay, let us use this great opportunity to do this gift away. So that at least to introduce ourselves to the world too. But this specific giveaway, this is the first one. But other ones we'll be doing is just for the needies, like helping the orphanage homes. We have been donating books for schools, a lot of schools in Nigeria. to make sure all school materials, you know, we have been supplying. If you go to our website, you see all the work we've been doing. Also here in UK, we have been doing some other job too of charitable work here in UK. But this one, we still look at this as just as the beginning. By the grace of God, now as we use this one, kind of like a knocking door, like open door coming out, so that the world seeing us. So we have a lot of program that we will be doing, and we will be so happy if the door is open. We would like as many people who are interested in the area of helping one another, you know, or doing charitable work, because so that they can join hands with us. Thank you for the moment.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Festus. As we continue, we proceed. Please, now I'm going to speak Spanish. Our sister Sophia, she's one of the board members, I just want to invite her if she have something to say concerning this, but she's going to speak in Spanish, you know. At least there are people that even though she doesn't speak English fluently, but at least those who speak Spanish, they can hear from her also. So, hermana Sofía, mira, no sé si tú tienes algo para contarnos como miembro de esa organización. Gracias. Oh, it's as if she's having problem with her speaker.
Are you mute so that you speak?
No, she's having problem with her speaker. She's mute.
Sonia, yeah, speak if you have mute. She's talking to you.
Sonia, puede mirar tu autovoz. No nos oye, no podemos escucharte.
Can't hear you.
No.
Sonia, we cannot hear you, please. You are mute, Sonia, you're mute. We can't hear you.
She's not mute.
Sonia,
Okay.
Mute.
No, she's not mute, but I don't know why we can't hear her. So let's continue. Mr. Paulinus, let's continue. Let me just call her on WhatsApp and talk to her. I don't know if she will pick.
Yeah.
Okay. That means in the actual sense, you have been doing your charity work, but this one is one of the major ones, because you are going now, like, let's say, you are making it open. The initial giving your charity work without letting the world know about it, but now you found a need to make sure that many people can benefit from what people are giving. So that's the reason you are coming up with this type of giving, a kind of, how do I call it? What is a big?
Yeah. Okay.
Sonia, no podemos escucharte ni nada. ¿Qué pasa con tu speaker?
This one is really a big one, because this one, the different between
Tiene que escucharte.
what we'll be doing, like helping a school, buying school material, textbooks.
Pues tú tienes que hablar. Si tú no hablas, porque no podemos escucharte ni nada, te he dado la sala para hablar, pero tú no puedes. No puedes. Pues intenta arreglarlo, por favor.
Es lo que estoy haciendo. Es que quiero participar, mi hermana. Si esto me está pasando, un marrón que le estoy pasando.
Vale.
This is the kind of a program we have brought together, a way we feel that Africa generally can be blessed from it. And I think I should let me analyze about the giveaway, because of the viewer that are watching, because they might still be saying, how are you going to do the giveaway? I don't know if you, or maybe later you're going to ask me a question on that. So I think to be better, I would like to ask me the questions on the area specifically, because of the viewer that is watching on this giveaway we're talking about, giveaway. So I believe many people are not really understanding. So I wanted to see if we can bring the question so that let them understand what kind of giveaway, what is it going to make them qualify to be a partaker, like what they're going to gain, so that I think the people I can see they are eager, they want to know about this giveaway. But as you said, according to your question, this is the big one, because it is not only that, as I said, not only for the cash, but the purpose is a way for us to see how we can help Africa to find an answer to the greater problem I think Africa has been facing for a very long time. So that is one of the things we gather together on this giveaway that we make it. So it's not like now it's okay, let's specifically, like every year we used to like orphanage homes. Yeah, we still go to do that for orphanage home every year. We always make sure we do our best to different orphanage home. But this one is not about orphanage. But this one is anybody can be, and as long as you're in Africa, you qualify, and you can be one of the to win from this program. So let's see if we can analyze about this giveaway. And let
me ask, what do you intend? What is the organization intend giving to people, and how are they going to win?
Thank you very much. This giveaway, we have make it first. We have gathered it about 10,000 naira in Nigeria currency, and if you are probably in a different country which is not Nigeria, equivalent to like $25. So the amount of people that is going to win it for the moment is still unlimited. It's open down. We have not sealed it. It's not just one. So what is it? How are you going to win it? Okay, so that is where I come in specifically. So first, for you to enable you to qualify to win this giveaway $25 we're talking about, one, you have to be in Africa continent. So if you're in Europe here or you are outside Africa, you will not qualify. Except first you'll be in Africa. Doesn't matter whether Ghana, Sierra Leone.
Means I'm not qualified now to partake.
No, you will not qualify. It's specifically to Africa. That's number one. Then number two, you have to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Glory Step Initiative YouTube channel. When you now subscribe, put your information down so that we know who we are dealing with. We know who is the winner. So when you now subscribe, you give us a very valid 2 points, 2 major points, not more than 2, just 2 points. Number one, how can we able to eradicate poverty in Africa? Not maybe only in Sierra Leone or only in Ghana or only in Togo or in Malabo, Equatorial Guinea, no, or in Nigeria. So you go to try to see how to be able to form it around how we go to the whole of Africa. So you give us 2 points on that one. So after you giving us that 2 points, you write it on under our YouTube channel where you subscribe. Then the general people, then you send you post when you now put your message, people will come and read it and put like around the whole world. Doesn't matter wherever the people are around the whole world, they're going to see it. When they read your comment, your 2 points you just make, if they say, oh, maybe it looks more reasonable, or you're making more valid points, people will keep giving you like. So it depends on how many likes you're able to have from your statement. That will enable you to know that you yourself, we are the winner. I'm not the one that I'm going to want to call the result. So when you go to our YouTube channel, you just go there and see how many likes you have. So if you are the one of the winner, you can start celebrating. Then it has a limit time. So it has to start from today. So on the 22nd, we will be doing, calling the result, and we'll come back live like this, and we will be sending the money to all the people that have, the whole world have given a lot of like.
Okay. If I understand what you're saying, that means you want people to give like 2 points on how to eradicate poverty in Africa, or how to, make Africa better. Just to put in Africa, or how to, anyone that has the highest
Like, yeah.
But let me ask you, is it only one person are we talking about? Is it only me?
No. Okay, let me add to it. And at the same time, that one is different parts. At the same time, our doors too are open. Anybody can still voluntarily donate to join to add to whatever we have got so far. So it depends as how many fund we're able to still raise to the one we have already budgeted. So that's why we have not sealed it up that maybe we're going to give to 50 people or 20 people or 100 people. So we still believe in that, because a lot of people are really interested. They want to join us to donate. So the door is open. I will use this opportunity to invite a lot of people. Please, we will be so happy, grateful, if you can still donate to Glory Step Initiative on this specific project, so that the more we raise the fund, so the more we're going to share the fund to all the winners. So it depends on how much we're able to raise more. So the more we're going to keep a lot of people qualify for the winner.
Okay.
And
Okay, Mr. Festus, please, can you hold on? I just want to welcome our sister, Deaconess Rose, in our midst, Welcome, Deaconess Rose, woman of God, you're welcome. So, thank God you're not late. Thank God, we just started, It's well.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
So,
yes.
please, excuse me, I'm going to speak in Spanish, because one of our sisters, she's not fluent in the English language. So, I just want to know if, Sonia, our speaker is okay now. Sonia, tu speaker ya está bien? Tu autovoz ya está bien? Oh, we are sorry, she's having issue with her speaker, so we can't hear her, because she's supposed to even speak, because that is why she's here. So we are sorry. So, anybody have a question? Deaconess, do you have something you want to say, want to tell us? I know you come late, they have already introduced the organization and so on, but at least, you know what is all about charity. It's our God, it's our Heavenly Father mission, The Bible says how God anointed Jesus Christ of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and power, who went doing good. So it's part of, Jesus, this is a calling. I haven't got time to introduce. This is a calling. It's a ministry, This is a calling. When Jesus was talking, when I pray, I wanted to, normally I wanted to be a pastor, be in a pulpit, be in a pulpit, like any other sister that want to be in the pulpit, in the high seat. But the Lord said, no, I haven't called you to be on that high seat. I've called you to go in the field, to look for my children and feed them, give them the word spiritual food, and give them physical food, so that this is a calling. That is why the deaconess, you weren't around when Mr. Festus, Deaconess Festus, God was introducing that this organization, I am the visionary, because I didn't come because I want to feed the whole world, or it's God that is going to feed the whole world, not me, because when God called me in this ministry, I was even asking, because I was scared, I said, how can I do it? He said, when I call, I give, I provide. So, but he cannot provide without you, without them, without the whole world to come, for us to come together, as a Christian or unbeliever, whatever it is, for us, to make this ministry come to reality. So this is the short this I have to tell you. So if you have anything, Deaconess, the floor is open for you to say something, you know. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate God for your life, for this vision. You know, one thing is to have vision, another thing is to be able to carry it out.
Exactly.
And I also want to appreciate God for our Deacon Godwin. I really appreciate, I really appreciate God for your life, because you have been, be supportive. It's good to say where there is any successful woman, there must be a successful man as well beside. Hallelujah. Yeah. Amen. I know that this is who I am. I know we have other viewers with us here, but we have to know that God is everything, is number one in everything. Just as our divisionaire said, that even Jesus, when he was anointed, he went out there doing good. Not only spiritual things, but he went out there doing good for other people. He was in a business of hospitality. He feed a lot of people. Hallelujah. Amen. God bless you for this good work that you are doing. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. And I pray that God will empower you, and God who has started this good work will perfect it in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Deaconess, yeah, if you have some question concerning the organization, I would love you to ask some question, maybe by asking who also maybe, you people are our mirror. We might not see everything. Then when you speak, they will begin to see where we can, do something about this charity, even though it's a young charity. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, I have a question. My first question is that, because it might be a bit surprised for a lot of people, seeing you coming out today and seeing you, presenting this great opportunity, this surprise to a lot of especially our people back home in Africa. So I really want to ask you this question. What empower you? What makes you to bring out this, to bring this gift in this way? What make you? What really, move you to say, okay, let me do it. I want to do not only just not want to do it, but you want to go direct, to those who really need. So what really give you the encouragement that make you to come up with this very, this time, this giving out you are doing right
now? Thank you, Deaconess. The thing is that you didn't comment. I think Deacon God Festus have already answered that, but I'm going to put a little this thing now. The thing is that we have been, as an organization, we have been existing then, but sometimes many people have seen me putting Glory Step Initiative, begin to wonder, what is this Glory Step Initiative? What is this Glory Step Initiative? It's an organization, charity organization that is registered here in London, But the thing is that when they gave it to me, next month, December, is going to be a year, and they gave it to me during my birthday also. So what really happened is that we wanted to launch it, but because of the COVID, that's why I say Mr. Festus have already answered that question before you went in here. Because of the COVID, we couldn't do it because we can't come together, the restriction and so on. So, but because time is going, I said, okay, since it's going to be a year, let us do another great work, even behind the scene, behind camera, so that let us do it and remember our brothers and sisters, specifically in Africa. Maybe other time we might choose Europe, Asia, who knows. But now we want to help them. We can see the situation in Africa. Say, no, let us do this. Even though we have a budget, but we also invite the public also to join and be connected to us and give us whatever they have. It's not small. It's not, it's not too big. It's not too small. According to the Bible, it says to give is better than to receive. So we just want to give. We just want to give them. Now we cannot do this without you, without our brother, we want to do. Now, many people might ask, how many people do you want to give this offer? though we have budgeted it, no, but we don't want to limit God. God is able, you know. We might say, God, we want to give 30 people in Africa, but God can say, no, 30 is too much. Let us give 100 people. But that lies on how God have will be connected with the people, their hearts to help us also, so that we might give massively. Thank you, Deaconess.
Thank you so much. If you don't mind, I have another question.
Okay, can I just add a little bit to what she said?
Okay.
Though I've really answered, as she said, I've already answered that question before, but to add, actually, this thing, when we really decide to do it, one more point I want to is a way of we believe knowledge is powerful. It's the question that we have becoming asking ourselves. Does it mean Africa, there is not going to be a change the way Africa, every time we hear everything about negative news about Africa, about poverty increasing in Africa, no matter the wet Africa we have, we see that everyone in Africa still believes that, except maybe other countries need to help Africa. So God has blessed Africa, but why we African people in Africa remain like keeping in poverty? So we're going to use this one as a survey to let the world in Africa to find a reasonable point that all of us in Africa we can have a look that because after this, at least from that point, a lot of people might be an open eye that to all of us in Africa to see, probably this is some of the reasons why we are becoming Africa has been so backwardness, or we have been so poverty in Africa. So that's why we wanted to use this one to how can we eradicate poverty in Africa to give us a point. So because I believe even after this, we're still going to have another program from the point that people have given us. Then how are we able to spread that message to run Africa so that at least from me, 1 or 2 or 3 leaders in Africa or people in Africa, we can continue to learn. Because I believe even though United Kingdom or...
Mr. Festus, you have 2 minutes more.
Okay. So wherever every European country, they were once like Africa, but they came out from it. So Africa, for the moment, is just like a circle. We round it. So we're looking for a way that this thing can be a blessing to Africa. Thank you.
I have another question.
Yeah, Deaconess, please, can you give me a moment? Let me just welcome Brother Nosa. Brother Nosa, welcome, sir. Are you mute? Welcome, sir. We bless you. Yeah, welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Deaconess, you can go on. If anybody has a question, please, you can just raise your hand up or anything you want to say, you know. But 10 minutes is enough for everybody to speak. Thank you.
Amen. So I have another question. My question goes like this: is this very program now, this very is it going to continue? Is it going to continue, or is it just going to be this is just like what you want to do for this year and that's all? Is it a continuation program?
Like as I said, due to the way I was analyzing it, after this one, when we go to have a from those winners that have given us a reasonable point, so we still going to do another giveaway. Through that giveaway, by spreading the message around Africa, how Africa can be able to eradicate poverty. So we find a way, it's like spreading the information around Africa. So that is why we want to put it that this giveaway should be in Africa. So because it's involving Africa, so people living inside Africa will not be giving us a point how we can eradicate poverty. So they're giving us a point. Then how can we able to be passing that message to Africa so that we can able to limit? I know poverty can can't stop, but at least even though it is 0.1%, that this message could be a blessing to Africa, we believe it's a something. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I don't know if I should continue with my question. I still have one question.
Deaconess, I know you are on fire. Hold it a little bit. Brother Paulinus, Branosa, please, we want to hear your voice, even though you come a little bit late.
Sorry, I came in late. Although I told Brother Jeff yesterday that I have a program that I was doing, so that was why I was not going to be able to come in earlier. And although I went to see your program online, I see it's a wonderful initiative, and you know, I see a lot of people might be skeptical of NGO and etc. I just want to chip in something for you.
Okay.
I mean, there is, you know, so many data that I look around when it comes to NGO. Just like, for example, between 2018, in 2018, for example, just remittance to Nigerian economy represents about 6.1% of the GDP. If you put that money into in US dollars, I mean, they're calculating this in US dollars. In US dollars, it was around 30 billion US dollars that Nigerians remitted back to Africa. And you know, when we are looking at, you know, this kind of organization, we will know that most part of those money that are remitted back to Africa, more than half of them end up in beer parlors in Nigeria, for example. I mean, and this is just back to Nigeria. This about 30 billion, I think it is, last year. And most of this money will end up in the beer parlors because they are not organized, they are not programmed properly towards development. People just send people money, and you end up using them to eat, to drink, and at the end of the day, especially, for example, somebody like me, when I go back to Benin, one of the most prominent things that you will see when you go to Benin are the presence of beer parlor, well, the mama puts that we know, and etc. So, and all of them, they are filled up each day you go. So, this kind of organization, in my own view, it is almost the same money people remit back home. Of course, people that have family have personal interests where they remit money. But if there are proper NGOs, it means that program can be properly channeled towards development. And the money we are talking about that goes back to Africa, to Nigeria, from the diaspora, I mean, it's no trivial issue. It's not like these are just like small money. If you look at the data, I mean, the 30 billion that I was looking at, these are official money that was remitted and that was accounted for by the US government. 30 billion US dollars. I mean, you're not even looking at, for example, the one that was remitted in Europe, the one that was remitted maybe now in the UK and etc. But at the end of the day, most of this money, they don't account for any developmental interest in Nigeria. Or you cannot say that, you know, due to money from the diaspora, people have been able to achieve XYZ projects. There are very few of it. So, you know, the coming of, you know, this kind of organization, my own belief is this can make people have the plan for development for, you know, our fatherland. We still love Nigeria. It doesn't matter, you know, which passport we hold right now. So, I mean, you know, kudos to you guys. You know, the initiative is a good one. And, you know, you should just, you know, keep on with it. Make proper, my own thing when it comes to these issues is make proper planning, you know, proper developmental planning. Of course, it is good to be able to give bread and etc. to people that are very hungry. But, you know, the legacy of this kind of organization would be where you leave proper developmental trace.
Yes, that is that, Branosa. Sorry, let me come in. I understand what you are trying to say. You know, this organization, we have our objective. You know, the two recent past year, this COVID have prevented us a lot of things to do. You know, understand? You understand? It's not only in Africa, but it's globally, and that is why we've come today. Because we did our launching, people will have known us, and people, strong people like you will have joined us and give us more how to go about it. Because I can see that you are loaded. You know, you have a lot. It's as if you have a lot of experience what we're supposed to be doing. Though the organization specifically,
I just like what you guys are doing. I like it. Is a good idea.
We need you also now. We need you to join the trend, because we are here today to open the board for partnership. We need everybody. You know, the Ark of Noah. It is not only elephant that enter the Ark of Noah. Even ants, even what do we call it? Bird, everything enter the Ark of Noah. That's what we call this. It look like an ark. We need everybody to come in and let us match, or let us start, because maybe by next year COVID will be, by the grace of everything will just calm down. They will begin to do both in our mother's land, Africa. Then what we can do in Asia and so on. That is why, you know. Thank you. I got what you are saying. Thank you. It's not only by giving. Let me come a little bit. It's not only by giving this token to them, because for me, we used to say that teach me how to catch fish, innit? Teach me how to catch fish. Don't give me, you know. We know it's not too small, it's not too big, but you know, just to show our appreciation and to let people know about us a little bit. Because if we go to the aims and objectives of this organization, you know, even workshop, you know, this giving them what to learn something, but we can't do it. You know, we have to build workshop. We have to put them, let them do something so that they will able to, you know, stand on their feet. It is all in the aims and objectives. But you know, COVID-19 have hindered a lot of things. But I thank God today we are learning from you. As you are talking, many things are coming in. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anybody want to say something?
Thank you so much for coming in. You know, so a lot of people will be surprised. I say, are they calling me a lot of names? So when they call Jeffrey, don't be surprised, because I have a business my business is Jeffrey McAfro.
Who said Jeffrey McAfro?
Okay, just to add to what he was saying, although I know they came a little bit late, I've explained some of the points. Specifically on this program we're doing of this giveaway, by giving us two reasonable points how we can eradicate poverty. So from that point, now we start finding an answer solution. So after we're having a point, so the next one the next giveaway we'll be doing is, okay, now people have given us a solid point. How can we eradicate poverty? So now we now start looking for answers. So when first of all, it's that question. So we now get answers. How can we now be working on those answers? Like what you're just saying now, like what you have observed. A lot of money being sent, how people misuse the money in beer parlor and stuff like that. So I believe when we go to the next area, we know how we're going to go about it, because this is not the end. This is just the beginning on that one. This one is for general we're doing, but for the specifically, because there is something I want to use this great opportunity to tell the world. You know, love. You must love yourself before you're able to love another person. People does not really understand it. So we put ourselves like other people who are like, let me not use the word less privileged. I don't know the word to use for them, or to say, let me say maybe. So we put ourselves, because when you love yourself, then that's the way you can love others. So that same love we have for ourselves, whenever we see what's going on in Africa, we believe that only we can, all of us can't finish it, but we want to show as much as possible to do great as much as possible, as fund we're able to raise. Thank God now we have registered our charity here in UK. Now we're very strong and we're gathering up. So in the next one we'll be doing greater things for specifically of the less privileged. But this one is just a giveaway on different one, like blessing Africa generally. So we'll be doing the one of the real charitable work. And we want to encourage everyone that is hearing our voice today.
1 minute more.
Please, we are begging you. It's not only want you to please love yourself. When I use that word love yourself, that means love other people too. Do a charity work. It's not only by who is poor.
Your time is up, Mr. Festus.
Thank you very much.
Any other person, please? Mr. Paulinus or Mr. Paulinus?
Okay, can I come in?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I don't want to move from. I had
Question.
some of the questions I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I've been even before I could ask them, because what came into my mind was, what kind of question is this? Like, you are asking people you want to know exactly what you can do for them, so that you can come in to do other things in Africa. That means you have greater projects in Africa, apart from this giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right.
All right, that means, but let me just ask this question now. There was a time you said the budget people made for this program is not a closed budget, it's still open. But more money might be given, and though you have a specific budget already, you have made some budget already, but it's not closed. More people might win. But how many people now do you intend, or what do you have in mind right now? What are the budgets you have at hand? How much money you intend to give?
Now, I could say, because as I said, we can be, for the moment, a maximum of 50 people. Right? But that 50 people, we don't want to close it now. That's why I said it's still open. So, as much as a lot of people, we can able to get up to about 50 people to win this first round of this giveaway we're doing.
But
Hello?
This 50, each amount of these 50 people must get, like, let's say in Nigeria now is about 10,000 naira for each.
Yes, 10,000 naira each.
It is outside Nigeria about $25.
Yes,
That's lovely.
Brother Paulinus, let me just come in here. We are talking about budget, charity is something that our nature, we know what is charity. Everybody need receive, everybody give. That is our nature. But as a charity organization, because it's a new organization, we are beginning to grow. We were not limited of what only the public will give us also. Because we are planning behind the scene how we're going to ask some fund from the government also, in future. You understand me? Because when you have a big project, you have to ask fund from the government. That is why it's a registered organization. Even though I've been a giver also in one of the charity organization for almost 4 years. I don't want to come here to begin to boast, but it is our nature. But apart from that, the scenario is open for people to give. We also have a plan in the future. Maybe next year we're going to apply. Let's see, because the government would like to see what we have already done before. They need some criteria. Then we have to ask for fund to do most of the project we've got on, in the aims and our objective. Thank you. So that is it. Anybody? I don't know. Anybody want to say something?
The process of winning is by subscribing to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And asking and giving the 2 points. That's answering the question.
Yes, you're right. Give us 2 points how we can eradicate poverty from Africa. So basically, as you give your point, the more you share it, the more a lot of people know about it, the more a lot of people go to give you more like. So for the viewer that is listening, you have to know that the more you share, the more people know about it, the more a lot of people give more like. So the more you have more like, qualify you to be one of the winners from it.
Right now, the more, that is the first 50 people that have more likes, will qualify to win.
Yeah.
There is more money injected into it. You might extend it to 100, 200 people.
Yes, depend. Yes. We don't want to give specific number. We don't want to limit God, you know. We don't want to limit any of you or even that are involved.
And to add to it, on the 22nd of December, we're coming here live.
Yeah.
On the 22nd of December, we're coming here live. So if you are hearing us right now on the Facebook or YouTube, put your under this our program on our YouTube channel. Put your details, your name, so that if you doesn't mind, how we're going to contact you, because in case if it doesn't come in live on that day, so that we'll have to find a way to locate you, to communicate you. Then we cannot communicate with you a part of the winner. How do you want us to send the fund to you? Through your bank account, how you want it. So we'll be doing most of these things live again on the 22nd.
No, Mr. Godwin, please let me come in. Sorry. No, before on the 22nd, we're going to come back again, because we need to do like some review and see how it's progressing, please.
Yeah.
So we need to come back once again before the final day, by the grace.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To add to it, what you said, the winners, because I know a lot of people are listening to us now and want to know, okay, now I've given my 2 points, how am I going to get the money? How am I going if I win? So how are you going to get the money? On that, on the 22nd, we'll be doing a lot of review, come on live again concerning the body. But on that 22nd, we'll come back on live. We're going to publish the time. Now we cannot really announce the time right now, but before then we're going to announce the time we're coming back on live. So we'll be sending the money live on Facebook, YouTube. You'll be seeing all the people that is winning it, so that people will see the transparency of what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Deaconess, please, do you have something to say? Yeah.
God bless you. That brother have already just, clear my question. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the question I was having in my hand. To add to it, many of the viewers right now, they are watching us, and they are, I don't know, I just want to see that maybe it relates to what they are thinking. So they might be thinking like, how is it going to, are they going to, when they like and they share, and they also give a comment on how they will eradicate poverty in Africa? So there are, maybe some of them may be thinking, oh, are we going to, just note that our name, so that we know that I was the one that visited the website, the website, the YouTube and all. So how are we going to know? So that is what I'm trying to bring.
Yes, that is a good question. Brother Paulinus, can you answer that question, please?
Okay.
Do you get what she said? Somebody should mute. What is going on, please? Somebody should mute. There's a noise at the background, please.
I think it's Sonia. Somebody coming from Sonia.
Please, hermana Sonia, please, mute.
¿Me escuchas?
Ah, sí, estoy escuchando. Wow, aleluya. Thank you,
Perdonarme.
Sí, okay. Deaconess, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Mr. Paulinus, I don't know if you understand Deaconess. I understand what she's trying to say. Do you get her what she said?
Yes, I think she's asking how to win. How would the person win or something?
No, how would the person know that she's the one? She was the one that win without her name. How can we?
If you want, I can
No, let Paulinus explain a little bit. Let Paulinus explain. You, Minister Festus.
The thing is that the people that have the highest light, then you make your point, and people will like your point that you made. So the people, the first two people that have the highest light will be the winner. So if you check your comment, you will know how many likes you have.
Okay.
Among the
okay, I get you now.
Okay.
You will know the winner.
Okay. I've forgotten.
It might increase to 100, 200 people. So the first 100 or 200 people that have the highest like.
Mr. Paulinus, is it in Facebook or YouTube? Where do they supposed to go and do this like? Is it in Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Okay, I got it now. Thank you. Dickiness, I hope you got the... No, please, hold on. Our sister Sophia now, she's here, she can speak. Thank her. Hermana Sofía, por favor, queremos escuchar tu voz. Ahora, ¿puede hablar y decirnos algo? Again? What happened? We can't hear you, Sonia. We can't hear you. No podemos escucharte. ¿Qué pasó otra vez? Okay, Mr. Festo, can you continue? Or anybody have a question? Why she's still doing now?
Let me quickly come in a little bit. We wanted our sister Sophia to come in so she can speak very fluently Spanish, although we too can speak Spanish, because of some people living who are not opportunity to understand English perfectly. So through Spanish language, so that people can able be beneficial from it, because Africa is not just only English. Maybe next time if we have opportunity, someone who can speak French, we still bring him into this Zoom so that people can really understand and be more blessed. And another thing I want to put more light into this thing, when we talk in Africa, because sometimes people might see people are talking dickiness, talking using Jesus Christ's name. This program does not limit only Christian. It does not limit whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, whatever. It doesn't have limit. As long as you are African, we are all one. We love all of you. We are all brothers and sisters. So it is for all of us. Thank you.
Dickie, Mr. God, first you said something as far we are Africa. We know it's not all about. We're not talking about Africa. The giving is specifically for African. But next time we're going to put it globally, please, so that we know people will not feel that the organization is African charity organization. That is why it's being registered here in UK, please. Thank you. So any...
If David have more questions.
Yeah.
What David?
Sorry. I'm here, of course, I'm here.
Okay, if you have more questions,
I'm listening to
your
you.
contribution.
Yes.
Can't see people.
Yeah, you see, like now, I know like there is a lot of focus on monetary assistance to Africa. But and if you ask me specifically, I will tell you that perhaps one of the biggest area of where Africa as a continent actually needs more help is also in ideas and in philosophy. And I'll tell you, I just give you a personal, I'll just give you from my own area of specialization. I just obtained a master's degree in mental health, and the other day.
But David, we can't see your face.
Is that?
Yeah, we can see your face. Please check your camera.
Yeah, my camera is on.
Yes, different. Okay, go ahead. No,
yeah.
Maybe it's another participant. Sorry, that's Sophia. Now I can see you. Sorry.
Okay. So, what we were doing the other day, for example, we were trying to talk about the issue of mental health in Africa, and I want to address even people that are Nigerians that live here. You know, the kind of bias people have. The kind of ignorance that is even and so many things about it.
Pero mira, cuando tú quieras hacer una cosa, hay que tapar la cámara para que no vamos a ver a tu cama, no está bien. ¿Me entiendes, no?
I'm used to. I know the
Sonia?
statistics, I know everything. And when you talk to
Sí, si quieres hacer cualquier cosa para movimiento, hay que apagar tu cámara, porque estamos viendo tu cámara, no está bien, sí, vale.
Mute, Sophia. Teresa, mute, because you people are okay. Thank you. Go ahead, brother, please.
So the idea, one of those things I have been thinking, a lot these days, because I have had to go to church here in Colchester to go deliver, a slide for professionals. I mean, these are even professionals, just to give them awareness of issues of mental health. And if people are even that ignorant on it here, what about people in Africa? You understand? So another thing I'm looking at is those kind of education, those kind of enlightenment are things that actually can also be achieved through, these kind of initiatives where you have symposium, seminars, or talk like that with people to enlighten them, to open their eyes. Not just in mental health, it's also in their physical health, it's also in their financial education, financial enlightenment. People don't have, especially in Africa, they don't have anything when it comes to financial education. So another thing is, you are giving people money, they are throwing it away.
I hope you are not giving people, don't give people expo what at some point they need to write down now.
No. So that thing is so much bother me that, it doesn't even matter how much money you are going to give to so many people. If they don't have financial education, they are going to throw the money away anyway. Mm-hmm. You understand? So, and that is the area I think that, we can also make a lot of impact. We can organize ourselves properly as people in the diaspora, do, seminars, symposium, do financial education, health education, so many enlightenments. I mean, the field is just numerous. I mean, you just begin to look at the lot of education that is available that we don't have back home. And these are things that blow your mind away, like, okay, how do people actually survive? Well, you look at it and say, okay, sometimes we are surprised that Africa is poor, but if you look at the level of information or education that is available to the general public, of course, there are few people that are educated, but what about to the general public? Do they know this? They don't. Nobody is trying to actually even educate anybody, because even the politicians in Africa or whatsoever, they strive on the ignorance of the public, because when the public are that ignorant, they vote in stupid people. But when you go in there, give them, normal enlightenment, open their eyes, teach them to think on so many things.
Sorry, thank you, Brother David. I think this area you're talking about now, specifically on this point, will be on our next program. Because on the first one, we want that's why we don't want too much to go to the solutions. These are part of solutions and answers contribution. So we want to keep this part, keep it first. So let them bring their own view, their own point. Let the world decide from their point first. Then later, then we now continue to add our own. Like some of the things you just said, I've learned so many things from it. I've noted down that we might still be doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
If anybody can have any more questions, any contributions on it is still open, please. And just one minute, please. If you are watching off Facebook, on YouTube Live, if you still have any question, comment, please note. You can put your question down, write your question under below, so that probably if we cannot answer you now, maybe on our next program, we will answer your question. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I just want to ask our sister Sophia if her microphone is okay. Sonia, to put a blur ahora, no sé.
I think she left.
No, she's there. She's there. I can see her, but she can't speak. We can't hear her. It's so sad.
Let's leave her. She's struggling with her sister. I believe by next time
Maybe next time, okay, no problem. So let's proceed. We have more, how many minutes more to end this program? Anybody have something, some question? No, when you ask question, we'll get more. We'll get more. I don't know what to say. More things to say. Yeah.
More light into the world.
Yeah.
I think people are hearing, or those who will listen to it later.
Okay.
I believe they have, you who have made it clear on how it's going to be. Like those who are winning, and the amount they're expecting to win is 10,000 each. It could be 50, it could be 100, it could be 100, based on the final budget. Since the budget is still open, but already you have you started with 50 people. I think there's a lot of ideas. I believe people will know what to write.
Don't tell them what to write. Don't suggest what them to write, please. Let them. So, okay.
Brother, excuse me, Mr. What I would say, what I expect you to say is that, well, if you are there listening to us, please share. There are people that little money, at least, it's not too big, but at least some people don't have it, share so that it might reach them. Maybe we might have it, but they don't have. So, thank you.
Free 10,000. That's is an addition. So, viewers, if you are listening, share and let people who need this money win, please. Even if you are among the highest, among the people, if you are among the people that win, believe if you don't need it, you can help others. And if you really need it, also, you can try. I think it's worth it. It's something good. If you are coming up, I will be happy to see your next move next time. I'm very, very happy to see it, and I want this organization to grow and bring more solutions to some of the things we are we're experiencing in Africa. Africa is really blessed. Africa is really rich. They are overblessed. Even if when we talk about education, I believe we have more academicians, if I may put it that way, in Africa more than any other place. But what we are lacking is, I think, is people with handwork, and that's where that's where the problem lies. You see, I believe we have some engineers who can't even handle their tools. But they are engineers, but they can when they come out.
Don't give points. These are points. Don't give so that people. I don't want people to feel when you guys gave some people some point on what they give, and that was why they had more points. So that is very good. Another thing I would like to all of us, people who's hearing me, and for we that on the Zoom today to contribute a little more. Please, we want to really, the door is open for, in case anybody that still want to voluntarily donate to Glory Step Initiative, or specifically on this program. When you go to our website, www.glorystepinitiative, you see there is a way of donate. You can donate. So if you want to donate, if you go on a paper, so if you go to our website, there's our paper page there. So the door is open. We appreciate. Let's join hands together. We are relying on all of you. We're relying on everybody. The more we are all together, the more we become stronger. The more we do better things. So we open the door for everyone as much as possible. It's going to be transparent. You come back live, you will see. And in fact, if you go to our program, our page, we have not really raised any fund generally for all what we have been doing. We thank God. But this is the first time we want to raise a fund. So we want the door is open, please. We will be so glad. But nothing is too small, nothing is too big. join us, you can donate to on this specific program for this Africa, so that a lot of people will be a beneficiary from it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Any contribution, any to add to this?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Your time is over, Mr. Festus. I have somebody asked me a question in my WhatsApp here. The person asked that, he said, I want us to, anybody in the platform, to answer this question. You know, she said, how are we sure this money is going to reach our people, or the people that this charity organization is being programmed to assist? You know, because many people have come like this, yet they will begin to hear story about scam, about fraud, and so on. So that is the question.
Yeah, you remember I asked this question at the first time. I said, how are they, because this might be the thought that some of the viewers are thinking, how are we going to receive this very, this money, or how are we going to benefit from this? Okay, I think to this question is that, just as our brother has said before, that the most so they can leave their name, they can leave their name, or maybe their phone number, or if not their phone, because this is a social media, and I don't advise for, to give a phone number. But they can also visit the website, which is very safety. The website is safety. They can give any comments, whatever thing they want to say, through that website. So
Dickiness, even in the email, the website have email also.
Exactly. Yeah, through email as well. So the organization can get back to them and reply to their question, whatever question they want. Whatever answer they want, they will reply to their question. So I think this is another way that, because I know many people watching us. I just want to use this opportunity to encourage as many viewers watching us right now. I know Africa is far, but we have family back home. We that is watching this program right now, we can encourage our people back home. You can also share to them, let them try it's just like try their luck. We don't know who God is going to bless tomorrow. And as we are talking right now, we are not talking about you have to be Christian, you have to be Muslim, this is something that concerns generally everyone will be benefit from this very organization. So if you are watching us right now, I want you to share to your family. I want you to share to your loved one. I want you to share to those that let this go around. Let it go viral. Just do this. And as you are doing that, you are not doing it for us. You are not doing it even for yourself, but you are doing it direct for those who really need this very gift. And God bless you.
Yeah, thank you, Deaconess. Let me just come in. As you were talking, something was coming in. As many that are watching us, please. Sometimes some people don't have the opportunity to go and write. They don't know what to do. If you are learned, you are there, you can do it for them. If you are a winner, you can take that money and go and bless somebody closer to you, and just give the person just because of you, just make that person smile. Because some people, they might be, what am I going to put down here? Oh, maybe this, but you that you know, as you can go and do it for them. Take that 10,000 and just use it to bless somebody around you. It's very good, it will be good. Thank you. Hello?
Okay, is there any more questions? There's no, so that everyone can give their last comment.
Yes, then we'll close up here.
If anyone still have more questions, the door still open.
I don't have more questions.
There's more contributions.
Oh,
contribution. I want people to win. Remember, that's what I'm expecting. And based on how they will get it sometimes. Okay, I think the explanation was people that have the highest flight.
Yes.
They want to win. So there's no point writing their numbers. There's no point doing that. So what will happen is that if it would, I think people will publish the names of the people that won.
Yes.
On the website then. they are free to reply and give their account number. There's no need writing up. I don't know if
yeah, I have a question. Mr. Polinius. My question, or Mr. First, my question is it this particular video that people will go and do the liking? That is the I know the page is there to subscribe, but the liking, is it this particular message you are giving to them? Is it this one, or you have another separate one that they need to go and I don't know although you can get me what I'm trying to say.
On this specific one,
okay,
this is the major one. They should go under this one on the YouTube.
Okay.
And subscribe. Put down your 2 points.
Okay.
So on the winner, as you said, we will announce. If you can enable to see the winners and they are not on live, we will publish it. So our website is there. We're going to drop a phone number on our website. If you go to our website, you get a phone number. You can contact us. You can send us email so that you send us your account number. How would you want us to send the money to you? So any means of we can send the money to you, we will do our best.
Okay. So we're getting late. Anything you want, or anybody want to share, add, so that we'll come to the conclusion.
Yeah. On our Facebook, we have an advert we have put in. So a lot of people, in case you're watching us, you've seen our advert concerning it. We might still be coming up with different adverts on the Facebook, so that people will know more information. And I encourage many of us listen to me now, many of us who are listening to us right now. You can tell your loved ones, your friends, family, and let them, you can still pass the information to them. Say, look, this is an opportunity for this Christmas. There is a giveaway, and this is the means. Even if you yourself decided you want to bless him through that way, giving him your support point, so no one can say who's going to be the winner. So it's going to be generally everybody will be the winner. So that's my own contribution too. So that to spread the message, let a lot of people be partaker from it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are very sorry, Sister Hermana Sophia. You can't speak. Don't worry. Next time you're going to speak, you have to prepare. You know, it's just like the story of the 10 virgin. The door open up, some people enter, the door close. So we are sorry. Bless you. No personada. So anybody again, so that we'll close it, because it's almost we take 1 hour, 43 minutes, so that we can close. Mr. Festus, can we? Anybody have anything? If you don't have anything, we'll come to conclusion, so that Mr. Festus will just close the meeting. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate your ideas, opinion. Maybe next time we're not going to do it in a better way, more, and see. Thank you for your time. Your time is gold, is precious. Thank you very much. We appreciate. Yeah.
My last word I'd like to give here. First, I want to thank especially all the participants on this platform today. I thank you for honoring and being a part of us. And I want to thank as many who are listening to us right now through any means, through it could be Facebook or YouTube. I want to thank you, and I encourage you. Please go and try your luck. You might be a winner, no one can say. And additionally, my last thing, I want to use this word to say, in the book of Matthew 25:36, Jesus was say, when I was in prison, you refused to visit me. When I was hungry, you refused to give me food. So we're using this great opportunity now to be in the Jesus Christ. That's one of the things He wants us to do in this our generation. For us to be a blessing to our brothers and sisters. So it's like when Jesus Christ was asking, Jesus Christ never went to prison. Jesus Christ was never hungry. But I know a lot of our brothers and sisters in Africa, due to the situation, condition, they need our help, they need our blessing. So please, let's join hands together and bless them through this giveaway. And I believe this thing, as we are blessing them, God is rewarding us for what we are doing. He's going to reward you too. So be a full partaker of it, you know, by in any means you'll be a partaker.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please, I thank you for everyone that is here today. It's not only inviting you for the meeting. Please, our website, go there and be a partner. Want you to be a partner. Let us build this organization. We need you. Go there and, you know, be a partner in this organization, please. We need your knowledge. We need your wisdom. We need your resources. As you do so, thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much too for all of you coming. Very soon, people will come back again live. You will see us, and on the 22nd, we'll just be preparing. Your blessing, your money is coming down. Thank you so much. I'm going to wish you happy Christmas and New Year in advance, man. And thank you so much, viewer.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to us. God bless you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thanks. See you then. Oh yeah. Evans. Evans.
Estamos